funk. Hit me up with some of that thug. Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Doo-doo brown on the brown seat, goddamn.
One time to get in the head. But Buddy Roll, y'all.
No spelling name.
Check it out.
I'm just playing shit. Let me know you ready.
Baby, cause I'm a thug. Baby, cause I'm a thug.
What?
This is my favorite song on there, Zach.
Yeah, they say he might be getting out. My shit, I flow between this and Mind Melvin. He said I'm in the foreign car.
I like that song with Kevin Gates too.
What you doing? Driving so fast, so high, probably won't last.
If she fucks with you,
She gon' ride for you.
if she fucks with you,
She gon' die for you.
girl, I fuck with you. Do you fuck with me?
This shit to get my juices moving. I need some upbeat shit, man.
I try to play his nigga shit. He ain't felt on face.
Nah,
Man.
man, I need some shit that's gonna get my juices pumping.
Your juice is pumping. Listen, some mystical. That's too much.
That nigga said I walk. Play.
God damn.
I walk in with my play that. Go ahead.
Hey, yo, Misco gonna set it out.
Play that.
What's one?
I walk in with my dick in my hand. Don't make me put my foot in your. Be cool.
Oh, okay. I don't know that.
Shaky fast.
Okay.
That's shaky fast.
Well, yo, players and pimps right now.
It's the place to be.
Watch yourself.
Thought I told y'all niggas before.
All right, this gonna get me going right here. Woo! Oh yeah.
I got in trouble for knowing the words of the song growing up.
Hey man,
Shake your ass. Watch yourself.
say what?
Shake your ass. So show me what you're working with.
You guys look beautiful, and I'm happy to be here.
Shake your ass. I came there with my dick in my hand.
Hold on.
They'll make me put my foot in your ass. Be cool.
This school's wild.
And don't worry about how I rip it. If when I whip it, when I skip it, nigga, this is what I do.
Have y'all read the lyrics to this?
I'm finna read it right now. Full grown German Shepherd, motherfucker, keep stepping.
Hold on.
They don't fuck with me. And they don't.
Y'all can't get me. And they won't.
Pay your fare, fix your hair, do your pussy. Throw the for that put out of the bottom for the pussy.
Hey, no.
Hey,
I'm about to
hold on,
read.
hold
I'm
on,
about
hold
to
on.
read to you what he
Hold
said.
on, I didn't know he say pay your fares, fix your hair, throw that pussy. I ain't missed
That
that
nigga
part.
said, wait. I bet you ain't even heard of this word.
Got a Prada for that butt pop. Hold on,
Got a Prada for the Bunopolis.
And a dollar for that.
Babuski.
You think I'm tricking,
Babuski.
bitch? I ain't tricking.
I'm buying. Hey, I'm buying if you got nice
curves on your
iceberg.
Hey, all right.
Hold on.
Can you think about the wild shit they used to say back in the
Let me bring
day?
that shit back.
Boy, you gotta understand, Freaknik was a
I came here. He said I came here.
We ready, Ziggy?
Show me what you're working with. Shake your ass.
All right,
Go
man.
watch yourself.
It's Dallas' most dangerous podcast.
Y'all hear what
Came
the
there
music
with my
going?
dick in my hand.
And if you don't know, then now you know. It's the one and only ZIGGY_the Alpha on all social media platforms. I'm internationally known on this podcast microphone. We got B Will shooting like Lou Will. He don't miss. We got the Izza, the Jizza, the one and only Big Talk Shitter.
Uh-oh.
And we got the one and only at the belly of the grove. We got Swelly to my right.
Oh, I like, you gotta start throwing the internationally known on all our shit. Then you gonna try to flex that.
The only one we local.
Nah. I ain't
he
saying
got
y'all
it.
know local jokers, man. I
That
ain't
shit
saying
sounded
that.
good. I just don't like how you gave your shit a little bit more sauce.
Right.
I had a lot of time to think today, so I said I could be internationally known on the podcast microphone.
My bad, I turned
You
it
know
down
what I'm
so
saying?
good, but here we go.
Yeah, man, give me some more of that. God damn it, man. I feel like my whole life is a podcast at this point. Everything we do, I feel like we podcasting back to back to back.
Hey, we doing that, man. They better love it. Cause when we take our break, we take that motherfucking break.
Oh, yeah, no, we taking that break.
I don't even know what
We
episode
don't
this
even
is.
really
Like
get-
episode 82.
This is episode 82. Hey,
82?
intern, what episode is this? 82. Okay. Episode 82. Appreciate that, intern earn. That's intern earn, y'all. Intern earn. We appreciate that. If you're interested in being an intern for us, please just reach out to us and let us know. I know since season 1 we haven't really had no interns, but we would love for y'all to come and just look up shit for us and sit in the background and get drinks and shit.
Play the horns. Just play the horns or some shit.
Yeah, just come up here, man, and mess with us.
Hey, we can set you up for success.
How you fellas doing, man? How y'all feeling?
We tired, man. I ain't gonna lie. This is normally we pod at 12 o'clock on a Sunday. We pod at motherfucking 8 o'clock at night to get this shit in. So we doing it though.
No, it's gonna be a good one though, man. We're gonna bring the energy, man. We got a lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah,
We got a lot of
But
shit to talk about.
it's funny because we was listening to Mystical, and I was thinking about this shit the other day, and I was gonna bring it to the podcast, and I was saying Mystical was wild. That nigga said he came here with his dick in his hand.
Yep.
Don't make him put his foot in your ass.
Be cool.
You be cool. What was the songs that y'all used to listen to growing up that got you in trouble, got your ass whooping? Because I know what mine was.
I know it, boy.
Oh, I know my shit. My shit was Splash Water. I'm gonna just play. Y'all tell y'all.
Your shit was Splash Water.
I can't even
Splash
find that song
Waterfalls.
no more. I really can't.
You
There's
know,
a song from
you know, I was a big Luda fan. Right?
Splash
I'm
Waterfalls.
gonna play it. I'm finna just play
Go
it
ahead.
with the lyrics. What it say? It's the next one that got me in trouble. Watch this.
What's the line that got you in trouble?
What'd he say? And this song came out, I'm like 8 or 9 or some shit.
And you said,
I know the words. I'm the Luda fan. I can read some lyrics. I ain't gonna play the whole thing. My mama know.
I remember mine. It was
They want it nice and slow, kissing from head to toe, relax and let it go. That nigga saying all kind of shit.
and you was 8 years old, relax.
Just scratches on your back. That nigga was like, I knew all the words too. And I was young.
And you been a nasty freak ever since, huh?
Yeah, that and the other song he got with him and the old girl. When it was, I want to freaking nasty on the 50 yard line on the 3rd Street. Lick it.
I think that got everybody ass whooped. I wanna lick you from your head to your
I don't think
toes.
no song is. The DMX got every black boy whooped.
What?
No, DMX didn't get me in
Oh, the
trouble.
DX, the shit from
Oh,
wrestling.
it was a movement. Okay,
Yeah,
no,
I was
I thought you said
top
D.
of the,
See, I'm gonna
top
tell
of
y'all the
jungle
song,
gym.
the song that got me.
Your shit's gonna be some freaky shit.
My shit was that goddamn Peaches and Cream by 12.
That ain't that bad though.
My shit was said,
Peaches and cream. That's a good song.
that nigga said, I need it cause you know that I'm a fiend. Getting
I'm finna play
freaky
it
in my
for you.
Bentley limousine.
Crazy enough, I never got in trouble to the old school shit. It was some.
This is my shit right here, boy.
Yeah.
I got it. So,
Need some shit to get.
so what happened was I used to listen to this song all the time on BET. So then I went to school and I was this little shorty I was trying to talk to. So then
The one that said your nose fat.
no. It wasn't one. I walked up. I said, "Let me tell you what I want to do." And I started singing the whole song, and they sent me to the office.
But I ain't gonna lie. See, I didn't think it was that bad, but P Diddy on this song, that nigga came. Diddy's a legend. That nigga said it's the P, the F. I mean the P, the U, the F, and F. You know that's how
We
it
gonna
came
talk
on.
about Diddy later.
Hold on, here you go. Watch
We
this.
gotta bring
Listen how
to
Diddy
the
come on this hoe.
This is my shit.
From the car to the bar, from the bar
Hold
to
on.
the telly, from your neck to your bra
To the belly.
And she know.
Hey man, we don't talk about intros on songs enough. How niggas
They ain't
used to
doing
back
it
in
no
the-
more. They ain't doing it no
Niggas
more.
will come on the song and say anything.
services no more. I really don't.
We said it during the what's the little group with the Stand of Rain. They don't even do the little what's it called no more. The pre-singing before the singing start on the song.
The new.
Yeah, they ain't doing that shit no more.
Niggas
They,
don't know you no more.
they just
Nigga,
drop.
R&B is a lost art at this point.
See, hold on. See, I said that. See, Zach will listen to Whitney Houston. I say ain't no song that niggas making today can fuck with
all.
anything that they were doing back in the
R&B,
day.
bro. When Usher,
Like R&B is rap now.
Man, y'all finna sit here and tell me
name one.
I gave it all for a fantasy. I wonder if anybody will remember me.
I mean, understand Brent Fires is one guy.
That motherfucker.
No, he ain't fucking with no Whitney type
At all.
Man,
songs.
say.
Yeah,
That
Brent
nigga
Fires
ain't no
fucking with Usher back in his prime.
Brent, he ain't no generational talent. Like niggas ain't gonna listen to that nigga 40 years.
all.
Yes, they are,
Ain't
man.
nobody listening to that
Yes, they
shit.
are,
Hey,
man.
see if Pam.
Niggas said they weren't gonna be listening to Future 10 years from now. We still here.
The 10 years ain't a long time.
Still here, man.
And Future is way bigger than Brent is.
For now.
And
For
he
now.
rap. The whole game is rap. Ain't nobody listen to no fucking R&B ain't the same no more.
Type in Pam.
What's
R&B King, see
what's
if-
another one?
See, ain't no song gonna do this shit, Zach. Let me just fast forward. Ain't no song ever in our generation gonna fuck with these right
You
now.
crazy as hell. 1+1 by Beyonce.
That ain't this new
That's
generation.
what? That's our generation?
I'm talking about. Oh, okay,
You
I
said
get
our
Beyonce.
generation.
I'm talking about this new
You bringing
shit.
up Brent Fires.
You talking about Brent Fire and Beyonce? Them two different.
Man, say that cloud
But-
hit you different.
But Beyonce 1+1 ain't fucking with this either though.
Is it,
if we ain't
if
gonna
I
play
go
around with
tonight, I
Whitney
doubt
like
the
that.
world will change. I just pray they don't forget my
We
name.
ain't talking about the lyrics.
Man,
I'm talking about the
come on, man.
song.
Come on,
How
man.
it sound.
She came in and complimented my closet.
R&B was real in the 90s, early 2000s. Once we got into after 2010, it became the trap
I don't know
music.
your name, but excuse me, miss.
I'm done with that.
I saw you from across the room.
That was before he started doing drugs.
and I gotta admit that you got my attention.
That was before the drugs.
You
and the
making
beating.
me want to say oh.
The drugs and the beating. That was before that.
You making me want to say oh.
I fuck with the old though.
Yep. I do fuck.
What do you
with
say, baby? Let's hold up our hands.
We just seen a girl
And pretend
dance.
the flow's
Bro,
ours.
You understand? Choreography is not even done in music videos.
You
no
say
more,
we don't
other
really
than that last
dance. Don't worry about
Nah, I
it.
ain't gonna with you on that, Bleedwater. These motherfuckers dancing now.
Who?
These motherfuckers.
Other than
all
that,
these
I
motherfuckers
can't remember
dancing.
what that woman was. I don't know the song. I don't know the song, but it was the last time I seen actual choreography done throughout the video.
Tiana Taylor?
No, it wasn't Tiana Taylor.
She did have a choreography video
Yeah.
with the motherfucking Michael Jackson thing, but let's get off that. I got a question for you, B-Wall. Would you with us? You was with us during the Cowboy game, right?
Yeah.
The other
Oh,
day.
man.
So it's a question for
This
B.
how you
Will.
about to start this shit
It's a
off.
question for B. Will. Then he wasn't here. All right.
Did you find a
Oh,
better
shit.
comparison?
I see what it's
Or you just about to ask the same question?
Same shit.
No, I'm finna ask him the question you asked us, but we're gonna have to ask it on the pod because I said it's good pod material. So Zach,
This is an ignorant ass question.
He
Zach,
created it.
Zach came to me with some weird ass question, right?
Don't do that.
It was weird.
The corporate. He
So he
Don't,
said-
don't do that. Don't
You
do
got
that.
an option, right? Right.
This was. I just want to preface.
Nah, don't. Hey, y'all don't worry about what Zach doing.
I
We trying
wanna-
to cover shit up.
I
right
wanna
now.
preface-
Don't,
I want-
hush.
Okay,
Hush.
preface it.
All right, go ahead.
Now go give
No, go ahead.
Nah, go talk your shit. Let it
All right,
out.
so
Go ahead.
so the scenario:
I'll let y'all convolute my character.
if a nigga got a gun to your head, only way you can live is to bite that nigga dick off. Would you bite his dick off or die? B. Will. What would you
Take
do?
me to the king.
Zach said he gonna die.
I don't have much to bring.
Bite the dick, right? Bro, you gotta live, bro. I can't just go out like that. I gotta
Since we
live.
on the pod now, I can.
All right, what you gonna change your answer because you on the pod?
My answer, but I'm just thinking like.
So now you want to live and put the
No,
meat in your mouth.
No, I'm dying. But when I'm thinking
Okay,
of
I
it,
Well, y'all niggas ain't gonna die, man. Y'all gonna live.
I
You
feel
gonna
strange
live.
going into detail about this question,
I know,
even though
go-
it's a hypothetical.
this was the
'Cause
pod
I'm thinking
for.
it's like if it's in your mouth, like how far is it in your mouth for you to bite the dick off?
You got to get a grip on it if you're going to bite it off.
So that bitch in your throat.
I don't understand how we always end up talking about penises on this podcast. we got. This is the mature content they be looking for.
You see how Zach do it? He bring up the shit, and we bring on the pod, but like, I don't know how this shit happened. It's you.
He didn't think he was gonna make it.
And he the one started the other pod, like with the, have a girl ever told you dick big, but not that big, or some shit. Zach, you know.
Why are you talking about pre-production when we in front of all these people, in front of our thousands of listeners? Why is you doing
Appreciate
that?
them listeners, but we bring this funny shit for a reason.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
So we
Nah,
got,
I'm
so
still
me and B
dead.
Will, we
I'm
gonna
still-
live,
I'm
and y'all
still-
gonna
Cry
die.
me a river.
Cry me, cry
I'm outta
me.
there. Sorry, I can't live with that.
Because then, like I said, man. So okay, you got to think.
I'm gonna live.
You got to think about it like this. We living in 2021, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the last time you saw somebody did some wild shit and it wasn't caught on somebody's camera?
Man, nigga do wild shit every day that
Yeah,
you
they
don't
do.
see.
It's
Everything
not. It's
don't
not
make it
much.
to
It's not
Instagram
much
or
that
camera.
passed by.
Man, you ain't gonna.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a video of that man Deshaun Watson up in that massage parlor trying to get his rocks off at some point.
It would have came out by now.
Yeah, it was.
Man, look, all I'm saying
But the thing
is,
is, I don't think they got cameras like that in the rooms of massage parlors.
all I'm saying is, your son is gonna know that story.
Oh yeah, how you
I
gonna
don't
know?
get that. No, they not.
How your son
like
not
I
gonna? What you
asked
gonna move?
No,
But
why
how
I
would
gotta
they know?
move? Why I gotta move?
Why you gotta move out of the state of the guy that tried to make you put his meat in your mouth or die? You have to move.
I'm assuming he dead at
Yeah,
this point.
I believe you
I done
bite a
bit the
man's
dick
dick
off.
off.
This
So you
nigga
think
ain't
because you
living.
bit his meat off, he died? That's what.
That's massive.
I'm
blood loss.
assuming
That's a
I bite the
major
dick off
organ.
and then I fuck this nigga up. Now I can. Then if we don't, you know what I'm saying? That's how you live. You think a nigga let you bite the dick off and just let you get away?
So
like,
you
you
think-
got me.
you think it's
you
just-
got me today. I'm gonna let you make it.
You think?
Nah,
You
gotta
think it's
kill this
just
nigga.
y'all?
Oh, now see, you add to the story.
No, I'm just asking.
So now I'm in the middle of the mall biting
No,
nigga
no,
dick
no.
off.
I'm just saying. Like,
This
you
is
think
some
you don't think
hypothetical
you don't
ass
think
shit.
he went there and was like, I'm finna go and I'm gonna put like a gun in this nigga head. If he don't bite my dick off, I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh, he asking you to dick bit off.
No, I don't think it was.
Yeah, you know
See,
what?
Zach,
Then
see,
mine
Zach
need to
making some
change
extra
this.
shit up.
Y'all going
What-
too deep in this.
Nigga, bite my dick off, I'm gonna kill you. Nigga ain't
What was the
asking-
question? I can't remember what.
If a nigga got a gun to his
Yeah,
head, the
yeah,
only
yeah.
way you can survive is biting this nigga dick
Oh,
off.
yeah. See,
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Because
gonna
basically
live.
what it seemed like he putting his gun to your head and telling you you got to suck his dick. In order for you to get away, you got to bite his dick
ooh,
off.
that's a heavy burden to bear. I can't do that. I can't.
Yeah.
Do
I
Yeah,
can't.
Zach
I'm
gonna
sorry.
live. Ain't nobody gonna know.
that. I'm gonna know.
But that's
That's good with you. You know,
I
I
can't. I got to die.
So now your girl got to go to your funeral and be like, all he had to do was bite her dick off.
Hey man, like Nipsey Hussle say, some shit you got to wear forever.
Hey, damn right.
Some shit you got to wear forever.
Hey.
I'm gonna live.
Yeah, God
I
bless
went
you.
out because I wasn't doing that.
God bless you. I just ain't gonna drink no beers after you.
You won't know either. Ain't nobody gonna know.
Man, you act a little
Dante,
different after you bite a dick off.
Dante, what you do this weekend?
Dante.
Shit, I ain't do much. Nothing.
Never know.
That's like, man, that's the you. If you could bite a dick off and come around me and act normal, you a serial killer.
I'm gonna say a nigga try to have a gun to my head, but I ain't gotta say how I got at that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hit a nigga with the mink, 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 mink. I had to beat this nigga up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know the
Niggas
details.
don't know the details of that bitch, but it happened.
We're not gonna just talk about biting dicks off
I'm
on this
just saying.
podcast. I'm
Can I
just
bring a different
I just needed
topic
somebody
other
on my
than-
side because everybody on the game, I'm gonna die. I'm
Can I
gonna
bring a
die.
different
Everybody
topic
macho in
other
this
than
bitch.
dicks? I want to get off dicks for a second.
Why you gotta
Can
say
we
it
do
like
that?
that?
I mean,
Like we
are
just
talking
we talk about on the pod is dicks.
No, I said for this conversation, I want to get
Okay,
off dicks.
what you want to get on then?
We were talking about Diddy. Pause. But we were talking about Diddy earlier. And
I got my pie shoes on today.
I just find. I see,
pod pants and shirt. shit.
Goddamn right.
but I saw and I had to make sure because I didn't know Diddy was dating Carisha,
Carisha.
aka Miss Young Miami,
Yeah,
and supposedly,
You give it like $250,000 a month.
hey,
for a every month for shopping,
do
right?
what the fuck she want?
I know that pussy pie good.
Is
I
he
know it's good.
Is he creating a narrative or a actual?
You ain't tricking if you got it.
I mean, it's not. But at the same
It,
time,
it,
once
it is, but you can do what you want to do.
yeah, that's your prerogative.
Still tricking if you got
Is
it.
he creating is he creating a demon here? Because at the same time, she gonna think that's the norm going forward.
I mean,
Nah,
it is when you messing with Diddy.
It ain't too many Diddy, so she know
right.
that shit ain't normal. You can't
But
go from Diddy to
we
go.
always see a lot of people, and I'm not just saying women, try to live an expectation that they know they can't keep up with because of what somebody afforded them the opportunity to have. So is that just gonna? I mean, I wish them nothing but the best. Not saying they're gonna get married or nothing, but I wish them nothing but the best. But
Diddy is
They
never
ain't
getting
getting married, but
married.
Diddy know what he doing.
Yeah, he having a good time.
Yeah, he
Man.
enjoying life.
I mean, you
But
feel
speaking of women getting $200,000 a month, PJ Washington.
Well, y'all just jumping through these topics, huh?
shit,
I'm just
it's
bullshitting.
connecting the dots.
I'm bullshitting. I got some stuff to talk about right here.
Shit, let's talk about PJ. He lost.
I don't want to talk about. We gonna say that one. We gonna say
Okay.
that one because
That L gonna be sitting right here.
now back to biting niggas' dicks off. No, I'm playing. I'm just deleting
got
these
that
topics as
for
I go.
yourself.
As I go. All right, let's look through the topics. All right, what the hell did this say? DC reveals.
Hold on, did we go a mental health check or we just said we tired?
I don't know about that DC shit. Yeah. So how you doing this week? Mental health check scale 1 to 10, Zach.
1 to 10, 1 to 10. I'm like a 6. I'm a 6.
Why you a 6?
Shit, it's Monday, man.
Or Mondays?
When y'all hear this, they gonna be like, they put out some bullshit today. Woo-wee.
No, we gonna turn up right here. First quarter. All right, come on. All right. Was it just a 6?
I'm a 6. I'm a
Just a
6.
6. All right. I'm about like an 8. I'm happy
Yeah,
as shit.
okay.
Yeah, I'm finna move back to the city in a couple of days, so I'm excited.
I'm a 7,
When
I'm just tired.
You know, when the podcast room turned into the man cave, I'll probably be at 8.
Turn into a counseling room. Talking about a man cave. This whole finna turn into a counseling room.
We shooting slugs.
I ain't worried about it.
It's cool though.
What about you, B? What you on?
I thought I could instigate.
8. God damn.
All right, 8 boys.
We on the
8,
same level
7,
today.
8. I'm
Six,
just sixing it over here.
Yeah, you depressed.
Get your shit together.
I'm not.
So everybody check on Ziggy this week, man. When you hear this, text my niggas.
Speaking
Ziggy,
on
man.
checking on me, man, I was just gonna say, I would appreciate if I could get some feedback. I feel a little left out from our listeners and our viewers. B-Walk and Dante always run to the group chat bragging about how much feedback they got and how people love the podcast. And I have yet to receive any reviews. Nobody reached out to me and tell me, hey, this was funny. A kiki at that. Oh, man, the insight there. Everybody just was kind of like, shit, fuck
You know what that means? That means your free game been like lackluster. 'Cause
Man,
that's-
come on,
normally-
man. Come on,
normally they hit you
man.
up with
You
the
be
free game. That
Socrates.
nigga like
Usually you be
Ziggy
Socrates.
with the free game.
I think they taking me for granted,
like niggas
man.
that DM me about your free game. That nigga Ziggy really spoke
I
to me
think
this
they
week.
taking me for granted, man.
Yeah,
Give him some bullshit this week. Let's see.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Give some
We're
bullshit
gonna
this
see.
week.
I'm
Get
gonna-
back on your shit.
No, I'm gonna give them some bullshit and see if they like it.
All right, you gonna lose some more friends.
Y'all listeners better stop taking me for granted, man. I'm gonna go on vacation on y'all ass.
Oh, y'all gonna go on vacation.
Shit.
Basically, because you ain't going. Hey, one fall off of one.
What we talking about this week, man? What we got? What we got? What we got?
I got a question for you. When the last time you nigga took a bath?
Hour,
An hour
30
ago.
minutes ago.
What about you, sir?
I mean, last night. I'm gonna take one tonight before I go to bed. I feel pressured.
Yeah, you feeling like Terry Crews. What about you? Oh, you just worked out, so you better take a goddamn bath. Okay, I'm just making sure we all washing our ass around here.
Yeah,
we, ain't got that,
You better.
we ain't got that white people shit going
So
on.
I'm the least.
Yeah, you the
freshest.
dirtiest nigga in here right now. You said last night I took a shower
Check
this
up on them
morning.
nails, boy.
These
Check up
niggas
on
take a
them
shower
nails.
before they come to the pod.
Nah, I was
Wow.
sweating.
I took my shit this morning, but
So I'm the dirtiest person
yeah,
here.
you the
Yep.
dirtiest motherfucker in here right now.
This can't be true.
Yep.
Hey, nigga, hey, ask the question next week. I might have a different answer.
You damn right. You smelling yourself, brother.
No. Them Glade plug-ins, baby.
Yeah, this motherfucker right here busting.
Them
Right here.
Glade
That hoe
plug-ins.
busting.
Where you getting at? What you getting at, though?
I was just asking. So, how do y'all feel about white folks saying you only have to like wash your ass once you're dirty? How y'all feel about that?
I think that's a white people
Strokes,
thing.
different folks. I mean,
But it's okay. It's crazy that we say white people. There's some niggas on the timeline like advocating for that shit. Like not all like the niggas we know, but there's some black people in the comments like, yeah, I only take a bath when I smell musty or when I'm like
Excuse me?
yeah.
but
So
the thing is, with
so it's a lot of people just saying like, yeah, you only do it when you sweat. You're losing your natural
people don't
oils and
understand their
shit.
body to get to the point where, bro, like when you get out into this hot sun, your pores are open, and when your pores are open, you profusely sweating, aka you a lot. So long story short, bro, if you out here sweating all day and you don't smell it, you may have COVID, or you need to figure some shit out, dog.
Yo, I ain't thinking about that. Nigga got COVID, can't smell his own ass.
But you
That's
know
the
when
only
you
thing
ain't
I can
showered in
think
a
of.
few days, you don't need no COVID to know. You know,
Yeah, it's just a feeling like your skin don't feel it. Like, let me have my ass in the shower.
you feel hot. You feel a little
I
like
feel sticky as hell. Like when I
if you living in Texas and you showering once every couple of days, you smell like ass crack.
you damn fucking right.
All right, so if we can trade Terry Crews for somebody, like you know how Dave Chappelle did the race trade.
The racial draft.
Who would we trade for? Like,
I was
'cause
thinking about this
who,
other day. Let me think.
Oh, it can be any
I
race.
told you who I want.
Who?
I trade Terry Crews for Will Ferrell.
It's not even a good
The
trade.
white folks ain't letting them go.
How that ain't a good trade?
Because Terry Crews don't even amount. He ain't been in enough movies in Will.
Oh, you got to
Ferrell.
get somebody on Terry Crews level. Okay, who an average ass white man?
Oh, I trade him for Bobby Mercer.
I'll take
That's a
it.
good one. That's a good
I
one.
trade
That's-
Terry Crews for Bobby
even,
Mercer.
even though that nigga was racist.
He is.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
he was racist, so-
Oh no, we can't trade for him.
Yeah,
We
Yeah,
can't.
he was a
Past tense.
racist
He
white
said he used
nigga.
to
Nah, I
be-
ain't no used to be racist.
Heavy
If
in
you racist, you
Boston.
was racist in my book.
Oh, you right.
Well, no, we can't trade him for Bobby Mercer. Hold on, let me see somebody else. I trade him for Jack Harlow.
Okay, I
Yeah,
give you that.
that's
He
a
on the
good
way
deal.
up, so we can
You know what I'm saying? That's
might
a-
catch him. Might
he-
catch
yeah,
him in the.
he young. We can get him for, you know what I'm saying? I trade
Okay.
Terry Crews. God damn.
Just
Jack
let-
Harlow already with
hey,
us?
just let- that's his pick. He's a white boy.
I'm
and
with
we
you on
switching.
now. I'm with you on now, and I'll give you the Jack Harlow.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not trying to. Only person that I approve of because I saw that season finale, Lil Dicky. That's about it.
Now, dig it too big with Terry Crews.
I trade
know.
Terry Crews for Coy Ray.
Okay, hold on, back up. So,
Coy Leray.
Yeah.
She's black.
who the fuck is that? Oh, yeah, she black.
Oh.
Her daddy's
you okay?
K Bezo. What's not K Bezo?
Benzino.
Benzino.
He said KB. So. Oh no. He said she boogied in the door.
When I boogie on. Oh
Oh, that's
God.
funny. That's funny. Yeah, I fucked up.
Nigga say he gonna trade her for K Bezo.
Hey, nah, dog.
K Bezo watch me Dougie.
Nah, bro.
But you said what you were saying?
Damn.
no.
bro.
Oh shit! What the fuck was I saying?
I'm sorry. I don't know that. I mean, I know white people, but I don't know that many to keep it on the same level as where Terry Crews at.
So you don't know.
I'm
white
thinking
people.
of game host. I'm like John. I don't know John Seacrest,
Who the fuck is that?
the American Idol host.
That nigga named
Man, we don't
Ryan.
want no-
Ryan Seacrest. Yeah,
Everybody
I told
fucking
you.
them name John
I told
We
Seacrest.
don't want Ryan ass.
Again, I'm trying to look at.
I
people
trade Terry
similar.
Crews for Simon Cowell.
Okay, shit.
That's basic, but okay.
Yeah, I
I'll
feel like
take
that's
it.
better. I don't know if it's an even trade because some people probably fuck with that
Simon
nigga Simon.
Cowell.
Damn right.
Yeah, but to me that shit about even. Like,
Well, a
I
lot
don't
of
give
people
fuck
fuck
about
with
either one of them.
Brits. I'm saying like that.
Damn, who else?
Oh, so I meant what I finna say.
What's up?
So I did finish that little Dicky episode. The little
Shit made me cry.
nah,
Yeah,
not
made
the
me
10. The one that made me stop watching the season.
yeah,
when they were
yeah,
doing the
yeah.
gay shit with the gum with the ass.
The goal of
but
it
I
was
like
to
I like how they brought it out. Okay, I fucked with it.
the reason for the episode. If y'all don't know, the show we talking about for our listeners, because we just rambling on right now. It's called Dave. It's a show about the rapper Little Dicky and about his rap career. Most of this stuff is that actually happened in his rap career. And so one of the episodes, it was just basically showing how black people view, you know what I'm saying, like how inside jokes with you and your friends are not always as funny or as viewed, or when you try to explain those inside jokes to the outside, they're never as funny. And you know, and so it kind of showed how black people can't really joke about being gay. And it was really good. Episode 10 of that show made me cry tears.
But it's like we breaking the mold on this podcast. We talking about what the fuck we want to talk. We ain't never talk about the topic we talked
Yeah,
about.
let's keep
at the
on
beginning.
rolling like a river. Let's go. Shit.
What?
Talking about the gay, the biting dick
But
shit.
nah, but keeping it real, like we don't.
We trying
Because
to.
There's certain things in the black community we can't joke about.
Like what? I can
Sexual-
joke about anything.
we I mean,
Our sexuality, we don't
yeah.
get to joke about
you
that.
know, because as soon as somebody, if a joke turned out, oh, it's truth, like, haha, I'm gay. Nah, I'm for real, I'm gay. Niggas will definitely
Some shit
try
black
to
people don't
move
let you
away from
come. Black people don't let you come back from some shit. Like
You can come back from being gay.
I'm not saying that's one of the
I'm
things.
talking. What is it like? What is? What's,
I think-
but the person has to accept it though. It's not on the person like that's telling you they gay. It's for the community that's
so
shunning
what
you.
can a black person say? Like you say this, and it's like you can't come back. I can't. Let's just some like not no child molestation. No shit like
Yeah.
that. Only something some like normal shit like, hey bro, I sucked a dick or some shit like that. Like what could they say that's
black
like?
people, some black people not let you come back from
I got
that.
you because after watching
That's about your friend though. I ain't talking about like a random nigga. I'm talking about like
Somebody
your
an
friend
atheist?
that say, hey.
somebody saying they are atheists.
Yeah. A lot of
Atheist?
black people be like, oh no.
Because you
I ain't talking about black people. I'm talking about y'all though. Like what is something that can come back
oh,
from you?
our friend group. Oh, okay.
Like somebody in that group chat that say, hey bro, I did this. You be like,
actively hitting women and raping little girls.
yeah, I ain't see you going extreme. I'm talking. I know that. I knew them
I'm just
answers.
saying, hey,
Them the only things
gotta
I can
go
think of. But like,
extreme.
if I had a friend that say he gay, I'd be like,
That's
all
not
right.
something that's stopping me. I'm talking about what would stop me from being cool with you.
Okay, yeah.
You being gay is never gonna stop me from being cool with you. You stealing is never gonna stealing.
Shit. Well, it depends on
What you steal?
how
That
often.
ain't stopping me.
This is my best friend talking about stealing. Give me
No, I'm
that
talking
shit.
about, well, just don't steal from me.
Oh yeah.
But if you
yeah,
steal,
yeah, yeah.
I don't give a damn. But you steal from me, I'm on your ass.
What's something that I just really can't?
I can't think of shit besides like the obvious
The extreme
shit.
shit.
I can't fuck with a lying ass nigga.
But we got friends that be lying.
I like a motherfucker.
No, I'm saying like, like
We got one.
no, I'm not like he's a joking. He jokes.
He's a joking habitual liar.
Yeah, and that's fine. I know he's lying.
Oh,
Okay.
you talking about her? You just a
That's
serious
that's
habitual.
that's the evil I know.
You a hey
Okay,
bitch.
okay,
He
I got
bitch.
you.
But like I can't consistently find myself in the same circles with people that's lying to themselves.
I feel that.
If that makes sense. And not even to get too deep, but just on some real shit
You
like
begin to live a lie. You living a full life. and it's
like your reality is built around a false expectation of shit that's happening. Like you really building your reality on some shit that's not truly you.
I feel you.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
You live in a
nigga,
facade.
if you like everybody don't got money all the time.
Yeah.
You should be stable.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying like your lights is off, but nigga, everybody don't got extras all the time.
Yeah, you right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or like
'Cause I'm not gonna stunt. If you are, I'm never a pocket watcher. But if you somewhat like regular like me, you always got flexers. Like you always got something to pull out and flex. It always made me think like, bro, what extra you doing? Because you ain't most of the people that
Like
I
a
know
nigga always
that's out
buying
here-
bottles for no
yeah,
reason.
most of the
and
people that's
shit.
out there
Okay.
getting it, they ain't. Out here
I don't care about that. My thing is because you live in your truth.
Mm.
If that's who you are, that's who you are. I can deal with that. But I can't deal with somebody who's not being true to who they are.
I'm gonna keep it real. In our own generation, we look at there's a lot of fake shit going on that we just tolerate at this point. Because like from social media to the way people perceive relationships out here, they feel like they gotta live a certain style.
So have you ever caught yourself living like a facade by yourself? Like, they'll say like, Zach, you ever looked at yourself like, nigga, this is not who you are. Let me get up out this shit. Now, you ever did that?
Yeah, I think everybody has that what do they call it? Imposter
You
syndrome
smelling yourself
sometimes.
too much.
No,
Okay.
imposter. Yeah, that too. Or just you doing things to keep up. I did a lot when I was younger. It's not so much that I'm older because I could care less these days.
Yeah.
I think you live a certain life from when you like 0 to like 40, and then from like 40 to on. Those are two totally different lives that you live.
Damn, 40?
Yeah.
Why 40 though? I feel like about 30. I guess.
Well, no, I'm not saying like.
I think about 30, all that shit start rap. You like start figuring out who the fuck you is.
I just think
Hopefully.
it's a point in your life where you have like what you want to call it. It's a point in your life where you like you chasing like whatever it is that you chasing, and then it's a point in your life where you have responsibilities that you got to take care of. And at some point, you know, your age got to equal over your responsibilities. Like you can't be 35, you can't be not to say that, and this is not age shaming anybody, but like you can't be a certain age still doing certain shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we still gonna struggle with shit. I'm not saying don't struggle with your whatever it is that your vices, your demons, whatever the case may be. But at some point, my nigga, you can't keep losing to the same shit.
Yeah.
You can't keep taking the same L's.
Because that's like you taking
You
the
can't
same
keep
test
living.
and you not learning shit.
You can't
from
keep
it.
living paycheck to paycheck. You can't keep cheating and fucking. Like you just can't. Some shit you just can't keep doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, International Ziggy has stepped into the room. This we on his
Like-
pod
Y'all
bag
better
right now.
comment on that.
Like-
bro.
I
like-
fuck with that because
But you get what I'm saying? Like at
if
some
you doing the
point,
same bullshit for 10
You're not
years
learning from
straight,
your
y'all can't
mistakes.
fuck with
You
you. I think
just-
I can lose my friend.
yeah,
that way.
like you refuse to elevate. Like you refuse to. And I'm not saying if you go out every day you're not elevating. I don't give a fuck about that. But when you sit down, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, and it's just you in that apartment, in that house, or with your wife, your kids, or whoever you with, or by yourself, if there's something that you feel uncomfortable about within yourself, or you're not willing to look yourself, I put it to you like this. If you've ever looked at the mirror, you couldn't see yourself as a problem.
Yeah, self-reflection.
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
If you've ever looked like physically, looked in a mirror, and you felt like you could not see yourself, that's a problem. And I mean that literally and figuratively. Like it's been times when I was depressed and I would look in the mirror and I was there, but I could not see myself in that mirror.
Okay,
you get what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
Like I done did some shit. You look in the mirror, you like, I'm not even here. Like that's not even me.
Yeah.
Like what are you chasing?
Yeah, like my shit ain't doing like no look in the mirror shit, but my shit happened like when we was playing the game, like recently, like just recently, like we playing that bitch all day. Like you know, I ain't been on the game for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I was just like, bro, this ain't really me, cause like I was getting my Swelly shit back together, move. I like, let me just take a pause on this shit, cause I feel like I was losing myself trying to do that shit, so like kind of keep up with everybody on the game and shit. So I was like,
yeah. So
I see what you're saying, but my shit ain't never been like an appearance thing. But I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, no, like
you know, some other shit you should be doing. You steady doing the same bullshit type.
Yeah, or you just taking the same L's, bro. Like you taking the same L's. Like if it's a habit you trying to break, or some shit that you not like, it gets to a point where your age, like your responsibilities got to outweigh your age.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank.
Also, I always say self-reflection is important because if you don't self-reflect on not only what you came from, you won't be able to see or at least kind of plan towards where you're gonna be.
You float through life blindly.
Like
you literally float through life blindly. Like it's
Charles.
niggas, bro, right now who been doing the same shit for 5 to 10 years. And
personally, I don't think nothing wrong with that. And that's
if it's a point of if it's never a point in your life where you think introspectively about yourself, so you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Like if you don't never step outside of your body and look at the world and view it from other point of views, or think about like, damn, like I woke up today after I did X, Y, and Z, and my heart didn't feel right.
But crazy enough, when that kind of thinking is a form of maturity, because sometimes when you sit down and have certain type of introspective conversation with people, you see how mature you are, and sometimes how much work they still have to put in. Because you can see with certain conversations on what they envy, what they really are anxious about getting to, what gets them out the bed in the morning. They like, bro, at your age, you can probably think a little bit better on what you actually doing.
And I'm not here to criticize anybody's train of thought.
We barely know shit.
Train of thought. I'm not here to criticize. We do. We barely know shit.
So I had like a revelation as well when it comes to women.
Yeah.
Like when you just like doing what you're doing to like just like having sex with women, just not giving a fuck, you realize like this shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's such a learned behavior. That's probably one of the hardest things to break out of, because it's such a learned behavior, and
not just saying like if you having sex with people is bad. I'm talking about the way you do it.
It's the way you do it,
because you know what to say to get you what you want. Like you know that, like you figured out the game and you just use it to your advantage. I was like, this.
It's
shit
not
right.
A lot of times, bro, when it comes to anything, not just being with women, not just you know what I'm saying with your friends, family. It's not the act; it's the intent behind the act. Mm-hmm. It's always the intention. It's never what you do. It's always how you move. So like, it's different between somebody that's going out there and saying, "Hey, I'm openly dating. I don't want anything else, but I want to hook up with you." If that's not something that you want, fine. Or going to a friend and saying, "Hey, you my dog, but I'm not footing the bill for this. This is what I'm gonna do." Or, "Hey, nigga, I'm not a fighter. So if you get into a fight, I'm not helping." Right. Instead of you saying like, "Oh, nigga, I got your back, nigga. It's whatever. 1-1-1." And then they start fighting, and I ain't throwing no foul.
Oh, I would fuck. I would leave a nigga on my friend. I fight, and the nigga.
I'm in love. I'm this. I'm that. Soon as a little bitch come over here and pop that ass on you, oh shit, yeah, you know what's up? You know what I'm saying? Hey, nah, you know what I'm saying? We like that. You flirting like in a weird space, bro, and like you tearing yourself down the middle. And I done been there. That shit hard. That shit hard to come back from.
Okay, yeah. I don't know how we got to that, but that's some good shit. But but them last couple of examples, I was like, okay. At first, I was like, I don't know. I don't see myself in your like explanation, but now like, okay, I have to figure out where I fit in and that shit. But but every nigga have an ain't shit moment in life.
Niggas have ain't shit periods, like periods of time, like how you got
a chunk of them bitches. It be like, nigga, I ain't been
like
shit
how you got
about 2 weeks.
like how you got a Renaissance era in art, nigga. You got a ain't shit era, nigga, like of your life, like, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
some people, we still coming out that bitch.
Everybody got to go through the ain't shit.
And that bitch
phase.
come back
Women
around
too.
like the new moon and shit. That bitch, you gonna be an
I
ain't
think-
shit nigga again in about like,
but I think-
like 2 weeks.
Yeah. But I think,
Hope it's a moment and not
2
like
months.
a
I'm gonna say 2 months.
turn.
Maybe every 2 months you do
But-
ain't shit nigga.
but I think what ends up happening is like niggas will revert back to it.
Yeah.
Like when it get to a point, and I seen B-Walk be really good at this. Like, and you know what I'm saying? I don't ask a lot of.
Praise me, brother.
Don't worry. I don't see a lot of, I don't ask a lot of personal questions about niggas' lives, what they do, how they move. I don't. But we got another friend who does this really well. Like they learn from mistakes, and they do their damn best not to fall victim to the same vices. You can get some new ones, but I'm not gonna keep falling victim to these same ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something I applaud, because me, myself, personally, just transparently, I fell victim a lot of times to the same shit.
Yeah, the same shit be some
Yeah,
good shit though. It ain't like it's some bullshit to get like you. Like,
But
this
it is some
bullshit.
bullshit, though.
I've always looked
That's
at
what I
it as
said,
a form of
It's
insanity.
learned behavior. It's not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it is some bullshit.
I've always looked at it as a form of insanity, because I've always taught, bro, when you keep doing certain shit and you know the outcome, and you just keep doing it again and again, thinking shit gonna be different, you need to get some help. Because,
That's
bro,
why I go to therapy.
Like, I mean, understood, but some people, and I may be thinking about it too, like, serious, but some people in their lifestyle, they do the same thing over and over and over, thinking a different outcome's gonna come with a different person. And even though people are different, but at the same time, this generation of people it's not gonna stand for a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
And they can sense that shit, smell that shit, and taste that shit. And they not finna stand for that shit.
But I think the one thing, but it feels real good when you break through some of them walls sometimes. Oh, it feel good. Like when it's some shit that you really been
I thought
fighting.
you talk about some other shit, boy. It feel great to pop. Never mind.
This nigga.
Say, oh, you a single nigga. Only time what you been popping.
Never mind.
I think it just feels really good, like when the shit that's been holding you up, like the shit that's been keeping you up at night, or the shit that's just like, I don't think a lot of times we talk about like how the toxic behavior that we do on our own and how it translates to how we feel physically sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Some shit that you could do with your mental, your spirit, and how it makes you feel like literally
it's crazy how
physically
the mental is connected
exhausted.
to your physical. Because, bruh, anxiety, like, I had a conversation with a young lady a couple days ago just about how she was dealing with anxiety. And I said, I mean, when you think about anxiety, that's a natural thing. We all get anxious. We all get excited. We all get kind of down about some certain things. But how certain people really struggle with anxiety. And we can't lump everybody's vices or what they struggling with together, because you don't struggle with it the same way somebody else does. But just being able to listen and see how she's coming out of that and just fighting her own anxiety to be a stronger person. I mean, not only I try to have more empathy for a lot of people, but I try to give a lot more respect to people who are upfront about their vices, and they spend that time to take their due diligence to fight that. Because most people don't put the time in. They just think, oh, well, I'll cover it up or I'll mask it in a certain way, when you'll create another wormhole that's going to suck you in eventually.
No, yeah, that's it's acknowledging, man. I think, even having these conversations, what I'm saying, with your partners, I think a lot of times it's hard to even to broach these conversations, because we like to look as some kind of way like, I got it together.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not mentally falling apart at the seams, when in reality sometimes I am mentally falling apart at the seams.
So who do you tell when you falling apart? Like, who? I know you say you go to therapy. Do you tell anybody besides your therapist?
Yeah, I talk to my girl every now and again. I talk to God a lot, for sure. I pray every day. Even if I've done something wrong, or I feel like I've beaten myself down that day, or did something that I felt was detrimental to myself, I still get up and pray. Or I still pray before I lay down, even if I'm just laying in the bed and I say, hey, God, I'm struggling with this. I appreciate if you take it off my heart. You know what I'm saying? And then I got to keep it pushing. Like, I can't.
That's the thing I don't even consciously do no more. I just
You don't
have
do
a
it no more.
like, I don't consciously pray anymore. That's just part of my natural routine. Like, I find myself talking to God like at different times. I get that from my mom's.
Yeah. No, talking to God throughout the day. I feel you. But I think even sometimes in talking to your girl, I think it's hard, because you realize, like, your woman does want to know. She does want to know, but at the same time, they don't.
Yeah.
You something bothering you?
No, like, I'm I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. Like, your woman always wants to know when something is bothering you, but they don't know as men, sometimes there's always something bothering us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I give you that.
You get what I'm saying?
I think something always bothering them too.
It's in a deeper sense than you can understand. You got to be a man to really.
But I think-
Yeah,
walk in
but
shoes.
the society has made it, a little bit more palatable for women to be expressive at all times.
Mm-hmm.
So versus a man, we've been kind of coerced and kind of programmed thinking, learned behavior to just kind of, you good, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, let's roll with it. You know what I'm saying? When some shit could really be eating at you.
You condition to hear somebody like to think that nobody give a fuck about
being
that shit.
soft, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So as a woman, it's kind of like, express yourself. Like, what's going on? Sit down and talk about it. And granted, black women hold, they don't have that as much as any other woman. I will say that. But I think when it comes to expressing yourself, like, black men have it so hard. It's hard, I think.
And even though we do, we got to get to a space where that's no longer taboo or that's no longer frowned upon. Like, we won't unlearn things or change things until we step out on either faith or I can't think of the word right now. It's just liquor.
So how would we change that then? How would you get to that point where we can start saying, hey,
Just start doing it. Because at this point, like
should you tell yourself first, like, hey, then this shit about to say the shit out loud?
No,
like,
what you
got to be
it's
some
not just simply
practices.
saying it to yourself. You have to be okay with yourself being vulnerable to other people. Most people even shut themselves down when they have to be vulnerable to another man. Like,
yeah, that's me, damn.
You begin to start down talking yourself when you become vulnerable to another man. But we'll be vulnerable to another woman because we think, oh, that's compatible. That's the person I'm supposed to confine to. But a woman
That's a plug. That's a plug to an outlet.
But a woman
You know what I'm
can't.
saying?
But a
Like-
woman can't really indulge you and understand what the pressure it is to be a black man in this world. She can understand what it is to be a black person in this world. But a black man, that's something that you got to share with other black men,
Yeah.
and then just be vulnerable and let it out.
How often do you do that?
Not often, nigga, because you ain't told me shit.
I mean, nothing really is going on. But when things have
But
gone
now you-
on, but keeping it real. When stuff has happened, I've called you.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's
the
true.
thing
That's
with
true.
me. I understand.
That's true.
I
That's true.
understand when shit is
There's nobody
hard.
call me
and
for
when-
shit.
Well, we got to work on that relationship.
Yeah, we do, 'cause I don't call nobody
it's
for
a
shit either.
relationship thing. Because, like, I'm getting to the point now where I'm just calling folks just to call and check on your mental.
No, for sure, because, man, this, nothing, it's cliche, but nothing in this life is guaranteed at all,
So
man.
I got to ask you a question, Zach.
What's up?
I ain't mean to cut you off. I ask you a question. So as our friend group, I think you the nigga that everybody like dump they shit on. Like, hey man,
Yeah.
how you dealing with that shit?
It's
There got to be a lot because it's like 20 niggas probably call you with some bullshit. Well, not bullshit, just they shit. You know what I'm saying? So how do you like? Cause like we just said, we ain't got that connection. But I call, we walk on some random shit. You know what I'm saying? But
No, I think it's very heavy. I think it weighs on me, but I do believe that God gave me a big heart for a reason. I don't think that he gave me this big heart just for me to just kind of be like and not be there for the people around me, because I think sometimes I do get in the headspace where I'm like, fuck, like I'm here for each and everybody else. Like, who's there for me? You know what I'm saying? But then I realize, I can't think from a mindset of scarcity. I got to think from a mindset of abundance. And sometimes and sometimes I just shut myself off from the world. Right? And y'all have been there. I'll be like, well, I'm not on Instagram right now. I'm not on Twitter right now, because it's being on social media is sometimes it's just too much pressure for me. Like, I think y'all seen it from college to now. For me, I used to be heavy on everything, and it got to a point one time I was off that shit for like 9 months because I just had to do it for my mental. I think, but to answer your question, I think that shit is heavy, bro. It just weighs. It weighs.
Is it a proper question to ask? Like, if somebody came to you and asked you, like, "Hey, bro, can I vent to you about something?" That should be a proper thing to somebody to ask you.
I think that is a good question we should start asking our friends, and I've done it a few times. It's something new that I've done.
but
Maybe
then would you be a whole ass nigga? You be like, nah,
no, because that's how active.
because I feel like that
communication-
hurt your friendship.
No, that's not.
I'm
That's
gonna keep
active.
it real. I'm
That's
gonna keep it real. If they can't acknowledge that you being honesty is the key. If you can't acknowledge somebody being honest to you about what they can and can't handle, then bro, you need to kind of evaluate their friendship, because it's not all about you.
Right? I give you that. I'm just saying, like, say hypothetically, like I say, hey, B-Wall, I got some shit on my heart. You mind if I vent to you? You be like, nah.
no,
Like,
it's
I
not.
probably would
It's
never fuck
not.
with you like that
It's
again.
not. It's not. That, but again, it's how you can say anything. It's about how you say it. If you come to me and say that, and I say no, that I would never say that.
Yeah,
I
I
would
wouldn't
say
say
I would say,
no.
hey, I love you, brother, and I would love to hear what you have to say, but I'm really not in a mental place where I can receive it and give you good feedback.
Yeah.
And as a friend,
You gotta respect.
you
gotta
respect that because
You're not the person
because
I probably
say
still never
no
reach
to.
out and ask you again. You might.
but again,
it's a one shot deal.
But that's your own personal
Yeah,
bias.
that's
That's not
pride that's hurt.
that's not mine at that point because I'm not saying I don't want to hear it ever. I'm just saying I can't do it today.
Yeah. I wouldn't tell you no.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So like, just say somebody you hit me with that answer. It's a great answer. Like you gotta respect it. But then later on, they be like, "Hey man, you hit me up last month. You dealing with something?" Nigga be like, "I'm good. I figured it out." You know what I'm saying? Now at that point,
Yeah, but then I
they
can
gonna
but then,
shut you off.
But
on
then as a friend, I can backdoor and say because a lot of times niggas don't check in to check in. If
They
that makes
check
sense,
in,
like
they check in,
like
but they don't check in.
niggas checklist you as a friend.
Yeah.
Like it's like when you write some shit down to go to the grocery store. Okay, I need water. I need Q-tips. I need you know what I'm saying
Let me check on
deodorant.
my partner.
I need deodorant. Let me check on this nigga. Make sure his mental health good. Let me check on like nigga don't really just be like, hey bro, I was listening to something the other day and I thought about you and it was intentional. So I wanted to call and check on you and say, hey, is everything okay? How's your mother? How's your brother? How are you? How is this? How is life? How's your job? Niggas don't do that. Niggas hit you up like, hey bro, you good? Oh, I ain't really want shit. I just call and check on you. Like,
Is anything wrong with that?
It's not anything wrong with that because it is. It's two things can be true.
I don't think nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that because
'cause let's
I
talk
done
about
gave you the opportunity to tell me something wrong with
Because-
or everything good. Like
because-
everything good. That's like
because-
me asking all that shit.
No, because you got to understand, bro. Being intentional. You got to be intentional.
I agree with that.
And like, go ahead.
I'm finna say, let me switch it up. Hey, bro, you was on my heart. I was thinking about you. How is everything? Is everything all right?
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's
now,
cool.
But then if somebody say, nah, everything is cool, but it's not cool, how is somebody gonna say you're not being intentional? And for you on my heart, I'm being intentional as hell.
No, yeah, I'm not debating what they say back to the checker, the checkee. I'm not debating what they say back to the checker. But what I'm saying is, don't be a checklist friend.
Okay, I get you.
If you know what I'm saying, like if you gonna check on your niggas, check on your niggas. I hit up one of my partners the other day. I said, hey, bro, I just want to reach out to you and tell you I love you and see how you've been doing. Simple as that. I didn't make it a checklist. And then I carried on the conversation with him and just was kind of seeing, I was like, hey, bro, whenever you free, come by, kick it with me, you know what I'm saying? We can have a drink. We can just chop it up and, you know what I'm saying, just see how everything is. But a lot of times niggas make, and not even just niggas, like friends, relationships, like you know when a person has made you a checklist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people, or when you hit somebody and they be like, oh man, I'm just now seeing this. We got our own lives. I get it. You don't have to hit everybody back as soon as they hit you. That's not what I'm saying. But if you don't, you can't be upset if they feel away either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in this day and age, bro, your phone is right here.
You get on your phone to do everything.
Right here.
But I recently, like this year, I probably checked on more people than I ever checked on in my life.
And that's good.
Like my shit ain't the how your mama. My shit probably is a bullshit check on, but coming from a nigga that ain't never check on you, I feel like if I call you, like, hey, bro, you good? And you just on my mind. Yeah, I'm good. How everything going? I'm good. And if the conversation lasts 2 minutes, it's the last 2 minutes.
But you build on it and you work from that. But all I'm saying is, don't be a checklist friend. And this is just a roundabout way to answer your question when you say, you know, I'm the person that people feel like they can dump everything on. It does take a toll, but at the same time, you know, being that friend is it's just heavy. It is heavy. I think it's heavy, but I think, you know, shit, nigga, you know, heavy is the head that wears the crown. And not saying I'm the king or nothing like that, but I understand that that God gave me the emotions to feel on a lot deeper level than some people, and I carry that.
So speaking of friends, checking on friends, like, do you think it's have y'all ever like taken a break from friends, like a friend or girl, like not a relationship? Because you think relationship, you break up, like you take a break with your girlfriend.
Break from a
Like
friend.
you take a break with your girlfriend, I take a break. To me, that shit should be broke. Like, you should be broken up. But like,
You don't think there's a such thing as taking
ever
a break
take-
in relationships?
not really. But I think
Why not?
Like somebody like boyfriend girlfriend relationship.
Yeah.
No, I don't think taking a
I
break.
mean, it gets to. So I'm a person who's been in a few breaks, and I never cared for none of them. But it's all
hold
about.
on. You ain't never care for the relationship or the break.
No, the break. Because the thing is, my first break was, I don't really count that as a relationship, but it was my first relationship ever, senior year in high school. Then, so yeah, I only been in one. It was another time it was brought up with a break, and I said, nah, if we're going to take a break, we might as well break up. Because I don't see the point of that.
Neither. But my breaks is like I got caught cheating. We broke up and then we got back. That's a break to me. But
And that's
I ain't
why-
never
Nah,
been
that was a
mature enough to be
breakup.
like,
I
hey,
decided to rekindle.
right now you dealing with some shit. I'm dealing with shit, or I'm feeling some way. You feeling some way. Let's take a break. Like
Yeah.
I feel like once you break, that shit is over.
I disagree.
I'm not gonna say it's over, but it just
that
allows
shit
more time for some
I
bullshit.
think
Cause you know what you're gonna do in a break. I feel like when somebody asks me to take a break, that means you want to focus on somebody
that's
else.
not what that means all the time, though. That's why I was actually gonna get into. I was just gonna say like, it depends on the maturity of the people in the situation. Like, if you're taking like, I can't name a time where I took a break and I was actually working on myself. That normally is what doesn't happen. Is actually what needs to happen. Niggas normally just jump from relationship to relationship. And then when they get to a point where they feel run down and everything then caught up to them, it's like, fuck, I really do need a break, but now I can't do so because I've cultivated all of these things, you know what I'm saying, this safe space. And it's like, mentally, I may actually need a break, not from this relationship, but just for myself.
I finna say a break can be, nigga, you being in your old space for a day or two and collecting your thoughts. But the thing is,
sometimes
like,
I be
ain't no
needing
break. I need a break. If I don't, you know, it's just I be feeling like sometimes like when you don't really want to commit all the way, and you be like, man, this shit starting to feel like it's just
but then,
like
but then you need to
overwhelming.
break-
That's just
but
like,
but that's where it comes up to. You say if you don't want to commit all the way.
I think you can want to commit and still feel overwhelmed.
You true, but thing
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
but
You can
if you
feel
don't want to,
overwhelmed.
but if you don't want to commit all the way, then why get in that full-fledged relationship?
I-
Because somewhat that's form of a lie.
but sometimes that
I don't
shit just
think
come faster than you expect.
Yeah.
You be like, damn,
Yeah,
now
but I feel that. But at the same time, you don't like with transparency. You can say I'm feeling you, but I'm not ready to commit. That don't mean I'm fucking with other people. But at the same time, I gotta kind of weigh out what's going on between both of
I
us.
feel like that's exactly what that means.
yeah. But I'm saying,
I know
okay,
what you
even
mean.
when you do commit, let's say you win it, but sometimes like you jump in that shit. And at some point, you feel like you're losing yourself. Like, who the nigga you was before the relationship. And that shit, sometimes you be like, damn, we need to slow
You
the
feel
fuck down.
consumed.
You're like, damn, nigga, my whole life is just you right now. Like, shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I think a lot of times you got to figure out that balance.
But a
and
lot of
take
times
minute.
it's not the relationship putting that. I had to learn, man, a lot of this shit is in your head. It's not real.
Basically,
Like, that shit don't be real. Like, that shit all be fabricated things and situations and perspectives that you've created in your brain.
yeah.
A lot of times the woman is not pressuring you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, you know, she's not consuming you.
Yeah.
You have just lost sight of who you were. And you got to be man enough to find who you are in that relationship, you know what I'm saying, to begin with.
And that has nothing to do with relationship.
It don't.
Depends on you.
It don't.
Yeah. Because like, when I got in this relationship, my whole identity with myself is being that nigga that can, like, just fuck with any girl he wanted. That's my mindset. So when I had to thought, like, had to get at that mindset, like, fuck, I'm in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I had so many, like, fucked up situations in relationship where, like, I was in a relationship, but I was still doing my shit. So I was like, let me see, can I do this shit the right way? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's now like, damn, I kind of like you more than I thought I liked
Man,
you.
I had to learn there ain't no right way.
It ain't no right way to do what?
Like,
No, it's the right way to be
Oh,
in a
there's a
relationship.
right way,
It's a
but
right way
there's
to be in
no
a relationship.
perfect way to do the right way.
I'll give you no perfect, but it's a right way to do relationship.
There's a
shit.
right way. There's no perfect way to do the right way.
I don't know. I don't like.
But that's like,
Like,
that's
you
like,
know
that's
if you're
like
doing some
saying, but that's
bullshit.
like saying,
It ain't
not,
right.
not, I'm not trying to use the perfect term, but it's like
Oh shit.
you a great, like, perfect husband. There's no way to be a perfect husband. You gonna slip up. You gonna make some mistakes, but at the same time, I value you and I value what we got, so I'm not finna jeopardize it and do some dumb shit.
But who's to say what's? I guess playing
People know what
playing
dumb shit
playing
is.
devil's advocate. Okay, I'm assuming that y'all saying right and wrong is cheating, right?
No, I'm not even saying cheating, but that could be it. I'm just saying, like,
So what's a right relationship for y'all? If y'all could define it in maybe three
right-
characteristics, what's a right
A
relationship?
Right, for me, a right relationship is, I don't want to use open communication. Same level of communication, because sometimes you can only operate off of the level where your partner is. Sometimes you go too high, you lose them. Too low, it ain't gonna get nowhere. So you got to operate on a cohesive communication level. Two, along with communication, trust, to where y'all can be able to communicate anything that's bothering y'all, interests, fetishes, whatever, so nobody will get pissed off. And then commitment. I'm not gonna cheat on you. I'm
So
committed to you.
commitment,
So
trust, and communication.
so my
Yes.
my shit is like, okay, 'cause every relationship is different. So everybody's relationship had different boundaries. So I ain't gonna say cheating because some people might be on some other shit, or
Some people
like
like me be swingers.
or they might be whatever you is. So long as y'all
you
have
said like you.
No, I'm not a swinger.
So
I'm
long,
not down with sharing.
long as y'all had your own definition, of like, all right, this is what we expect from each other, and you long as you stand within that. That's what I'm saying. So like, if you say you the man, like I'm
That's why I said ain't no right way.
No, well, it is not no right way for everyone,
Y'all
but like in
define-
your relationship, it's a
you
right
Y'all
way.
define y'all white way.
Like in
There's
you
no
and your girl have a
systematic
right way to do
way.
your relationship, but I can't say y'all can do some shit that I don't agree with. But it's
There's
just
not no
because
book for
I
right
don't
way
agree
to
with
do
it don't mean
this.
it ain't right for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So your relationship can be right for you and your girl, whatever y'all agree on.
I just don't think it's no right. and
So like if
wrong
you
way.
tell your girl, hey, I'm gonna pay the rent, and 1 week you say, hey, I ain't paying the rent no more. I feel like you fucking up y'all relationship. You know what I'm saying? That was the right way for y'all
Once y'all
at the time.
communicate and come to understand on certain shit, that's y'all right way to do it.
Okay.
If you go against that,
Like y'all
then
got your own verbal contract. Like, hey, nigga, this how we rocking in this house. And then you go against
Maybe
that.
I should say there's no normal way.
Okay, y'all say that.
I agree.
I retract what I said about the right way. There's no normal way to be in a relationship.
Retract.
Yeah, cause everybody, there's no one, there ain't no one size fit all for this shit. Everybody got their own type of shit.
No, man, I think relationships by nature are I think they can be taxing.
Yeah, it is. It very, very.
And I think, we've created this this view that like all this shit sometimes is roses and fucking raspberries, and a lot of times this shit be thorns and
Yeah.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
what people get misconstrued with the word love. Because most of the time people think of the word love as overjoyed, but that's a hard motherfucker.
Man, people. I was talking to my stepdad about this. It's something I had to learn about relationships in general, as far as being committed. Something that he told me was like, if you waiting to get married, if you waiting for that euphoric feeling that, oh my God, I feel consumed by love. This is the person I need to be with to get married. He said you'll never get married.
Oh yeah, yeah, hell yeah.
He said because love is not. He said a lot of people think love is an emotion. He's like, nigga, love is an action. He said love is a choice. You wake up every day and you got to choose it. Like you have to actively choose to be where you at, to be with that person, and to be like love is not like love is a muscle. I think to me.
I think you can love someone without marrying them. Cause marry is like I think that shit.
Well, no,
more,
that was just his. That was
yeah.
just his example for. I'm saying like
Because you
as the
choose to-
love aspect of it, like. If you're waiting to feel this way about somebody to be committed,
I get you.
or whatever your version of commitment looks like, you'll never.
Because to me, if you gonna marry somebody, that shit like a business decision. Like fuck the
there's
love,
a
fuck all the other shit, like all emotions. Like if you want to marry somebody, that's like going into business. Like
I
you can't-
disagree. I think part of it is a business decision based on if you look at the construct of it from
Just like kids.
from layman's terms, but I think
But I don't think niggas get married because they love somebody. Cause you
no,
can love
I
them.
disagree.
You can love them before the marriage.
Because
I
wouldn't get married to you if I didn't love you. I understand.
I feel like love is a part. Like you gotta like this person. I'm just saying.
I'm about to say,
I gotta do more than like you.
But I'm talking about marriage. I'm talking about the marriage. To me, that's more like all
I
right.
like
So
a lot of folks right
so
now.
so
but I
when
ain't-
people get a divorce, they ain't getting divorced to get their love back. Now you know what I'm saying? Like no, nigga, you give me 10 years of love. I want my love, but no, nigga, it's the
people
contract
fall out
side.
of love.
yeah.
No, when you get divorced, you ain't mad that you lost your love. You mad that you lost your resources. Like it's the resources that niggas want. Like you,
Some people get divorced because they're not in love no more.
Not in every divorce. Where
like the whole
money has to
marriage
be
concept
exchanged.
came from niggas giving their daughters away for land and shit. That's
Yeah,
where the marriage come
we
from.
understand that, but we don't live in those times anymore,
I'm
so
just
we
saying,
can't
but
use that as an example.
The way that marriages go, it's a business decision. You ain't marrying nobody you don't feel like you can be financially stable with, build with like that. You just not.
That's
you're
a
not
lie.
just loving people.
That's
like,
a
let's
lie
get
because there's a
married.
lot of people in
a lot of breadwinners out here.
There's a lot of people in broke ass marriages.
What you mean, like both of them broke?
Like nigga, like
One
it ain't.
person got bread, the other one don't.
Yeah, like
You
my-
can't
like,
just
It's a
give
business
them-
decision for one of them. That's what I'm saying.
Man,
two.
my granny, God rest her soul. My granny and my papa, damn, God rest both of their soul. I just thought about that. They got married and they ain't had 2 pots to piss in their whole life.
But I get.
They had 2 pots to piss in their whole life. They lived near rural Louisiana and Bastrop.
And they set a foundation.
And
on
they set a
word.
foundation.
But you know, at that age too, you had a baby. Like nigga, to get married.
Well, they didn't have no kids when they got married.
Okay.
They got married like, but what I'm saying is the social construct of marriage and how it was built, I don't agree with.
Yeah.
And that's why I think.
But I feel like a lot. Well, not it's some few cases that probably people do get married because they love them. But I think a lot of
there's
people.
a
it's
lot of
business.
cases where people get married.
I think most of that shit, like if you, I don't feel like people will marry somebody. They
I
don't feel
I
like
just
they
don't
can
think that's
be
the
safe
only-
with and have money. Like you feel like it's a safe commitment. Like
I just don't think that's the only part of it. But I think in order for you to feel safe, you have to feel loved.
okay, no, I'm saying love got a part. Like the
I think
feelings
love
got
is
to
a
it.
big part of it. I don't think it's like.
But my thing is, I don't think a woman would marry you if you just ain't had shit to offer besides love. That's what I'm saying. Like if you decide to marry your woman and she say, If you was a damn broke ass nigga, I don't think she'll marry you. Me personally, I don't think my girl would marry me if I was just like had no ambition, no sense. It's a security with it.
Well, that's
I think that's where it comes from. Like I feel like marriage is a security for women. Like if you ain't got that shit, you ain't getting married.
I'm not gonna say that. That's gonna be they litmus test on if they should agree to marry you. Everybody wants security. You don't want no.
You want security, period. Though
doesn't provide you with some form of security. Like you don't want no girl. You gonna come home and dogs shitting everywhere, pots everywhere. Like you gonna come home to an unstable household. It's her securing you that okay when the crib come on, even though that's not her job or no gender roles, bro. This shit is straight. I got you. You don't have to work. It's something off your checklist.
That's what I was gonna say. I think
what I'm saying that ain't got shit to do with love.
Yeah,
oh yes,
it do.
I don't come home and the house clean, be like, oh, that's why I love you.
You
Ain't no shit like that.
Make sure that house is not to the
No, they keeping it clean because they ain't a dirty motherfucker. If your woman a dirty motherfucker, the house gonna be dirty. I don't give a fuck how much she love you.
Your girl knew
if she dirty, no matter how much she love you, the shit gonna be dirty.
That's not true.
I'm putting it to you like this. I believe this is me personally. They can put it to a poll.
I'm gonna tell you what I believe.
If a girl doesn't like you, she not gonna make your life enjoyable just because she in it. She can leave and have enjoyable.
I get what B-Walk trying to say, and I think I can explain it in my way. You saying that if a woman is dirty and she's not gonna not be dirty because she loves you.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be what the fuck she is.
And I say that I disagree because I think when you really love somebody, like you said, you used to be a nigga that just wanted to fuck on hoes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you decided you loved your girl, you decided maybe this is not something that I want to do anymore. Or did you,
I had to stop doing that to realize I loved her ass. Like, I stopped doing it before I fell in love with her.
But some part of that had to be loving for you to stop. You didn't just wake up one day and say,
it wasn't
I like you, so I'm going to just stop doing this. Because if that's the case, you would have stopped a long time ago.
No, I actually stopped like before we got like serious.
I'm just saying it wasn't a like. It takes more than a like to move motherfuckers. Like, You sacrifice things about, and I'm pretty sure B. Wood can attest to this. You sacrifice things about yourself or things that maybe the lower part of ourselves because I love you. If that was the case, like if I didn't love my girl, certain shit I would do all the time. Like man, I ain't worried about that shit. Like I'm gonna do it.
I'm not worried about you.
I say the point about not cheating is just niggas being. It's just the point of maturity.
You say the point about so B. Wood says the part about not cheating is just the point of maturity.
Yeah, it's not because
It's not because you want this. Yeah.
Niggas don't stop cheating because of a woman.
Niggas don't stop cheating because of a woman. We got to get you a mic next episode, man.
Yeah. I agree. Niggas don't stop cheating. Okay, that's about it. I think you sacrifice and change certain things about yourself because you love a person. And I think your partner becomes a mirror of you.
The word is sacrifice. You ain't sacrificing shit for somebody you don't love.
Yeah. Your partner becomes a mirror of you. And so they start showing you the good and the bad about yourself. And so you have to decide, I love this person enough to change some of these things or I don't. But you got to love yourself first, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think love.
You don't get B. Will the mic, y'all.
Love is sacrificial by nature. And so in order for you to love somebody, you sacrifice something. And I believe that God is the ultimate love, and He sacrificed His only Son for us. So I draw my inspiration of love from that. And so I think that's why, like, when I guess kind of bringing it all the way around when it comes to like my friends and people, you be like, how does it feel? I love them, so that's a sacrifice for me.
How often do you sacrifice? Like I don't really sacrifice. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not.
I think I was over sacrificing at one point. I think now I sacrifice often, but not as much as I used to because I have to protect my mind. I have to protect me.
So I got a question for you. We just talking about relationship, which was a great conversation. But what is the smallest thing you ever cut a woman off for?
The smallest?
Like small, like the most petty shit you could think of. That like I ain't fuck with you no more because of this shit. I'll go first.
My shit trifling, but I got
since this is my topic, I thought about it, so I'll give y'all time to think. So my shit, right? We was in commerce. Ain't gonna say no name.
Commerce is college for our listeners that didn't go.
Texas A&M Commerce, right? We all Greek, right? We was out there strolling, right?
You got to
shit, AKA, right? So we was strolling and shit. So it was we had like
if you're the AKA and you're listening to this,
all right. So
shout out to the
y'all know how the Greek shit is. You strolling, but you making the play at the same time. You're strolling. You know how that shit goes. So you making the play. So we sweating. It's hot as fuck outside, and we be outside the little student center. We was outside. We had a little play after this shit. Baby. So I go home, shower and shit. I come over. She in the same shit that she had on, like sweaty. Like we
That's
was
not a small reason.
Yes,
To
You
me, that
fucking
was, okay.
stink.
No, but I didn't even get to that point. When I saw her, I was like,
smell
nah, I'm
like
good.
You smell like outside.
Okay, that's
That ain't small.
I see that sweat stain.
All right, what's your
arm,
smallest?
man.
Hygiene is not small.
But I
That's,
didn't even,
that's not a small thing.
But I didn't even give her a chance to like.
you shouldn't have.
She probably shower in the room.
I don't give a damn.
All right, what's your smallest?
Why do you have on the same shit?
Yeah, okay. What's your smallest?
That's just crazy to me.
What's your smallest? Well, be what you got.
Yeah,
one.
cause that's some bullshit. You
I
funky.
couldn't think of a smaller one than that.
That's very large.
Okay.
You
my
funky
shit
ass.
bro. It was a big ass thing, bro.
It was
That's
crazy.
big, bro.
And she
That's
cute.
like if you go to a girl house and you put down your drawers, you got
Bro,
shit
that's like,
stains in them.
No. That's like you playing in a mirror game, going over there with no wash, just straight.
Just ready to bang.
You get ready to beat it. You got streaks in your shit.
Lord.
She gonna be like, what the?
Yeah.
That ain't small. Hygiene is very big.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But that
okay.
nigga Wayne say, I feel colossal. That's major.
Mine was in school too. I remember I cut a girl off. I said, "Man, you telling too many of your friends we fucking around. This ain't
Nah,
gonna
that's
work."
big.
That's
big.
not small.
That's
You
big.
niggas.
Damn. Okay, my bad, Zach. You could. That's small. Like, what's your?
But hold on. How is it small?
That's big shit too, though.
No,
That's
but
big.
it's
That's big. You
big
can't.
to
You
us.
can't fuck with no kiss and tell ass motherfucker, especially in college.
Man, I cut a girl off because she had fat shoelaces in her forces.
Oh nah, see, I don't care about shit like that. I don't care about
Hey,
shit like that.
Because she had fat.
Did she look good?
I don't give a damn. She had fat shoelaces
She
in her.
wasn't
I probably
she
wouldn't
wasn't
get-
that fine. That's what it is.
I wouldn't have got past them shoelaces, dog.
She
I'm
wasn't that
sorry.
fine.
Dog,
She
it was
fine.
20
You let them laces make
It
it.
was
Fucking
2012 with fat fucking
I was
shoelaces.
saying that she was a baddie.
I don't give a damn.
Nah, you
you
got
got to get
bad.
about them fat form
I'll
shoelaces.
take them shoes off. We ain't got.
Boy.
We can move past them
Lisa Ray could
laces.
have showed up to me with some fat form. I'm still knocking that ass down.
I'm gonna tell about her goddamn
You ever cut
self.
somebody else some small shit?
I feel like it's small. She didn't drain the grease out of the taco meat.
Now that's the small
She
shit.
didn't drain the grease out of the taco meat. That's what B Will said.
That's the small shit.
Another one was I went to this girl house and she had
Okay, I got something smaller.
okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
I got something smaller.
gotta keep going.
Now,
I got some
had to go
small.
something smaller. Okay, that's hygiene. So it's still a hygiene thing, but it ain't the same way. I went over her house and she had like some trash ass toothpaste, like the little kitty toothpaste. You know what I'm
Oh,
talking
her
about?
breath stank.
But her
Yours
breath never
keep going
stank.
back to hygiene.
But her breath didn't stink though. Like her breath. It's just the fact that like you childish for
Well,
yourself.
that
There
shit
is an age limit on that toothpaste.
for a
Grow
reason.
up.
That
But
shit
it-
say
I
3 to
probably-
9.
It's crazy. You know what's crazy though?
That-
That
was like
toothpaste say
12.
3
probably-
to 9.
It probably caught
that-
at a bad tooth. You know, like when you run
in
out of
between
toothpaste,
toothpastes?
Yeah, like you just grab some shit that come in a little
that.
package.
I promise
They
you.
got small sizes for the
I
adults.
lie to y'all now. One time I was in a rush, and I got
done used some
and I
small
got some
toothpaste.
kitty toothpaste, and I had to go back to the store, nigga. That shit, I had to go back to the store during my lunch
Shit
break.
taste like bubble gum.
Man, that shit had your breath smelling like it smelled like you just
You
woke
know,
up.
you know that hoe ain't killing no plaque, no nothing. You like this shit taste
That
like
shit taste
candy.
like Hubba
candy.
Bubba.
That shit ain't good for you.
That toothpaste tastes like
I
Hubba
saw that
Bubba.
shit. I was like, I ain't fucking with you no more.
What's your? You got a smaller one, B-Walk?
Be while fuck around, cut a bitch out because you had on black socks with some white force or some shit.
Nah.
You got on
I
some.
never caught no woman in that, thank God.
You got on some Air Forces with some Adidas
I ain't gonna
pants.
even lie. I ain't gonna
Man,
even
that,
lie.
you would cut somebody off for that?
I feel away.
Yeah, I will.
You hit that-
I
you-
would.
I
I do.
feel
I
away.
feel
I hit that ass on that one. That
I
ain't
can't
big
walk
enough.
in the house
That
like
ain't big enough for me.
Have you? I mean, well, shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Go for it.
Even though it's natural, but I wasn't going for it during that time.
What you got?
Cut a girl out. Well,
Oh, you about to say something
Yeah,
that's about
he-
to be real
But no,
controversial.
I'm dead
No,
because he
it's not.
playing with the knives on his
No,
mic.
it's
He don't want to say it.
He don't want to say it. Come on, what you got?
nah. I mean, after we got done having sex,
No, so you didn't cut off.
He ain't cut out. He hit this
is
ass.
After I didn't hit again.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
thought-
I done not hit again on some people
Nah,
before.
I thought it was the pussy. For
Y'all
her.
ain't
She
never-
actually-
so
The
y'all-
pussy stink.
Nah, she pooed it. Like pooed it. Not the pussy poop, but she
Oh, she farted.
like it was like cool.
So you
like,
cut off for being a human.
Nah, for thinking we partners in the locker room.
Man,
Like,
what if it
nah.
slipped out? What if you put a little like?
Not toot your ass up and fart like.
Oh,
shit,
she
we-
was trying to anchor you. She hit you
Nah,
with
we
one
ain't
of them.
playing like that.
No, she did like that.
She leaned up and farted.
Not on me, but she got up, went to the corner, and lifted that ass. I said, "Oh no,
Man, nah, she ain't did that.
You have a lack of respect for my house."
Oh yeah,
Get
nah.
out.
She ain't go to the corner and let
Oh,
one
she was
rip.
at your crib.
It's in college, so it wasn't too much room in that goddamn dorm room.
I don't been.
Oh, I know one. Saying I don't eat pork, and then she said, "Well, you should get ham."
Hold on,
Yeah,
what?
she's just a dummy.
Yeah,
She just a
that's
dummy.
that, she her mental ain't.
Never ate that Jack in the Box again after that. It was a lady in the drive-thru.
Oh Lord.
Oh shit, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let me see what else we got in here.
Oh man.
All right, so we can get into the topic of the week.
Huh?
I don't know. This is one of the top topics. So the PJ Washington is now forced to pay $200,000 a month in child support over the next 18 years. His ex-wife, which is Brittany Renner, right?
They didn't get married. Just a fact check. They
baby
never
mama,
been married.
Baby mama secretly filed for divorce 2 weeks after giving birth to the child. So this nigga's hurt on Instagram right now. Like,
I saw it.
But this nigga,
it's pretty heartbreaking to watch.
so he had a baby, and she's like, after 2 weeks, she just disappeared from this nigga and just go file paperwork to get this nigga like, I guess on child support. Then if she ain't getting legally married,
yeah, she
right?
just
So-
put him on child support.
So she getting paid $200,000 a month. So they breaking that shit down. It's pretty
And
much
he's-
that's
he
pretty
hasn't-
much his whole contract, his whole NBA contract.
He said it was capped, but then again, I think it's some truth to that.
I don't know.
I don't think it's that amount, but
Yeah. You gotta pay.
I'm not even worried about the exact
money, the
amount.
money. It's
I'm
the
worried
what she
about
did.
what she did.
So my question. So let's talk about that first. Then I got an extra question on top of that. So how y'all feel about like? And my thing is, I feel like part of me feel bad, but part of me like, nigga, you just a dumbass. Cause like everybody know who she is at this point, right? And she had a whole Instagram post on like, if you want to get some money, just fuck with an NBA player. They done. Like she done already gave you niggas the blueprint.
Yeah.
Then she was fucking with Drake at one point. She was fucking with, I know Colin Kaepernick told her, you got to fly yourself out to come get this dick. So that nigga,
That was
shout out
in
to
her
Kaepernick.
book. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
So
for the
like,
people.
So like, you see the kind of woman you dating with. So I don't really.
That nigga said shout out to Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, he a real nigga all the way through and through. But so like my thing, I don't feel bad for a nigga that's just plain ignorant. Like you know it, but now, and okay, it's another topic to it. But like, go, how you feel about it?
I think this is why I am a big proponent of safe sex.
Or prenup. Well,
You can't get a prenup
for
if
no
you-
baby.
nah,
I
he
think
ain't
this
get
is why I'm a
married,
big
so never
proponent, especially when you. I've been on a scale where I feel like I was that nigga. I ain't never been an athlete nigga,
Yeah, I can only imagine that.
and I wear condoms.
Mm,
So I don't understand why these niggas think that they money subjects them to not being played like a fiddle.
yeah.
So why don't you wear a condom?
You the bigger fiddle, motherfucker.
You know, nigga, exactly, nigga. I'm crappie. You catfish.
I feel you. I feel you.
He bigger than some catfish.
All right, though, you ain't got to do that now.
I'm just saying.
'Cause what I'ma be,
200K,
shrimp?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Ain't no wrong with no shrimp.
It ain't.
Shrimp is delicious.
Damn fucking right.
I think, man, that people gotta do a better job being better human beings. I think in general, but two, men got to do a better job of
Stop
not
being horn dogs, nigga.
and using and a lot of times them athletes they use they status and they paycheck to catch these women, and then they get mad when the women want the status and the paycheck.
Yeah. But then you know, kind of like, okay, so my
Why
thing,
you mad?
So my thing with it is like, apparently she was fucking with this nigga in high school. Allegedly, she waited till he was turning 18 to have sex, right? So
Whoa.
so he 18 now. Huh? I mean, no, he like,
No,
what,
he like
19,
20.
20,
He like
20. He young. He 20.
That man is 23.
23. So apparently, but she was fucking with him in high school. She was fucking. They were showing him at the high school game.
You mean to tell me that they ain't do nothing?
Yeah, that was alleged. I don't know. But my thing is, the table was turned, right? It said if a man courting a woman in high school, right? Kind of like how Tiger and like whatever the old girl name was.
He's 22.
He's 22. So, but I think she like 29. So she like 7 years older than him, right? But she was going to the high school games. Like she was plotting on this nigga. So my thing is like that's the part I don't fuck with, the creepy part.
If
Like
the shoe was on the other foot.
yeah, if a nigga that was 27 in the high school JV games, just wait like, oh, this gonna be a phenom. I'm gonna wait till you graduate. So that's the thing I don't fuck with. That shit is creepy.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Like that shit. Like my thing. See, that's why I hate about the goddamn legal system because it ain't even. That's some bullshit. At
I
that
have
point,
this
you be like,
argument all the time with my female cousin group, and they always are on the side of, well, the man he
I already know
he
who
needs
the
to
ringleader
he
is.
needs to provide no. I don't have to provide a certain lifestyle for you. I have to take care of my child.
Basically.
That don't mean you got to be in a goddamn Ferrari. You can be in a Camry.
yeah, that Camry gonna get you right with that damn.
You don't have to
baby
be
go.
in a 2,000, 3,000 square foot apartment. You can be, you know what I'm saying, in a
800.
in 900,000 foot square.
See,
Like
I get it now. I agree with the women on that. If you was married, if I got you accustomed to a certain lifestyle for the last 15 years and then just take that shit away, I get that. But if we just
I don't even get it then.
But if we just had a baby, like no, you can still live in your
Ain't no
certain like.
child need 200K.
No,
month.
see, like, I think
and then their argument is, well, when he come to hit your house and he got all, you damn right, because I earned this.
Yeah. No. So okay. okay, for marriage, like let's do the Jeff Bezos situation, right? I'm a billionaire. You've been married with me for what 20 years. You're accustomed to this living. I feel like when we get divorced, I shouldn't. That your whole life, you shouldn't have to go live in Pleasant Grove.
You might want to rethink this divorce.
No. So I get that. I get that. But let's say if I'm Jeff Bezos and I get you pregnant, now all of a sudden you shouldn't be no billionaire. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't get half of my money just because I got you pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I get the baby situation.
Yeah.
But like marriage, if you with me for 20 years and like we break up, I feel like you got to give a little something because like now I changed your life and I can't just like throw you back in Pleasant Grove.
I think a bigger thing, and this is just very high level. Man, niggas got to stop letting women get off just not being interesting. A lot of these women don't even be fucking interesting.
They just look good.
Like the just be interesting.
But niggas is simple. That's our problem. We some simple
Like,
minded
a lot
Corn
motherfuckers.
dogs. That's all it is.
Like if you force somebody to be interesting, you gonna see if they like you or not. Like I don't want you just because you fine, bro. Like,
Bro, that shit overrated.
have some kind of substance about you.
But my thing is she knew. So like this nigga was 17, 16, whatever when she first. Come on.
Long story
Bring her in to
short-
find the shit.
long story
Let's
short-
be honest. Hold on. Let's be honest here. Brittany Renner go to you in high school, B-Walt. Try to throw that pussy on your lap.
Yep.
You gonna hit that
You damn
ass.
fucking right.
And then she say, "Now take the condom." You gonna take it? Come on, you in high school? Come on, B-Walt. Let's be real on the pod. Come on.
Being,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say no. I get scared.
being real.
Man,
Being
I'm
real.
in there.
Being
I'm
real.
in there. That's what I said. I got sympathy for him for that.
Cause who gonna take care of the baby? Cause I'm broke.
Damn right.
But no. She
And
ain't
I
coming
would've
for
been
you. She ain't
17.
coming. She knew you
Oh, she ain't
potential.
come for the shrimp.
She knew you was in. No. She come for lobster. She knew that motherfucker.
Man, I'm
was
up and coming podcaster. Why she ain't coming for me?
But
They
at the
don't
time,
pay
that shit don't pay
$200K
right now.
right now.
When you're 18, you know what I'm saying? So like, imagine LeBron in high school. This
Yeah.
nigga, that's why he the GOAT.
This.
Cause this nigga was. Everybody knew this nigga finna be a motherfucking billionaire out of high school, right? And he held it down. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's hard. But
God flow.
But then you got to think about niggas in your circle. Somebody in his circle could have been like, "Hey, bro, she'll go." But you got to think about nigga like, "I'm gonna hit that ass." You know, I'm just thinking about him.
But a lot of niggas
I would have
be.
did it anyway.
But this the thing. You can hit that ass and wear a condom.
Not in
Like,
high school. Not in high school. Brittany Renner come on, be you 17, 16. you ain't
One-
you ain't the 28,
one-
29-year-old man you is
I'm
today.
put it like this. Hold on. He 22 and she 29.
Yeah.
So let's reverse that. If I'm 17, how old is she?
She-
She older than me. So ain't that
24.
a case on her if she having sex with me at 17?
24.
Yeah. But you ain't gonna snitch on her to give up.
Hey,
you ain't
bitch,
gonna fuck that
play
ass
crazy
up.
with me. Bring them polices in here. Hey, I'm gonna have them.
But if you get her pregnant, if you wait till you're 18
I'm
to
not getting her
get pregnant,
That's the thing with me. I ain't like I.
see, she gonna make it seem like she
if
love you until
I
you're 22.
ain't got nobody pregnant now. What the fuck do you think I'm doing with Brittany Renner?
You know what she gonna
Yeah.
do? She gonna hit you with that mom.
Mhm.
Head on neck, one head on do-rag.
One head on frontal.
One head on
Your
do-rag.
butt.
Hey, I'm just saying, let's be real. As a high school person with that, like, come on.
Long story short, that hoe plotted. I hope Karma eat her.
That's
ass
the only thing I don't like about it. Like, but he a dumbass for doing it. But I feel like it's just circle. So I don't know who in his
Karma
circle.
Eat her ass alive.
No, I just think we gotta do better.
But
as men.
200,000 a month is a little bit much.
I don't think that's true.
That's a little bit excessive.
Because if he don't get no bigger contract, he
That's
fucked.
it.
He fucked. Like that's his like career.
I've
earnings.
never seen this nigga hoop in real.
I don't even know who he
He's
is.
straight.
I've
He's
just
straight.
never seen him hoop in the real
He's
game.
straight.
He ain't no John
Like
Morant. I
I
can tell you that. Ain't no.
I saw Hornets highlights all year, and I ain't seen nothing but LaMelo Ball to
Ain't no-
the Airbnb
Miles Bridges.
Miles Bridges. That's
Ain't no-
all I saw.
Ain't no super max in his future. I can tell you that. He ain't no
He's
$100 million
solid, but
next
same
year.
time, she not no 200K. No.
See, now she gonna level up. Now she gonna tell the next nigga, I already got the money. We ain't got to worry about that.
Hell, boy.
Would
Yeah,
you-
no, that's really how this game go, man. That's why you gotta. And I'll be honest, bro. Like,
Listen.
I truly believe, no matter what level I get to, no matter how far I make it, I can't go outside. That just ain't in my blood. I can't do it. I can't do it. I've never done it. I can't do it.
That's the.
I
fucking
think
way
money.
around.
All money do is magnify who you
But then
who you are.
the only part that making it sad though, like now she keeping the baby away.
Now
from
the
this
kid
nigga.
is in the situation. That's the fucked
Yeah,
up
now
part.
the kid got to deal with this
You
shit.
can't
Like
sit
that's
here and request my child support and not give me my kid. That's
shit. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. Cause
Oh,
now,
well, then that money
because the
gonna
court
come.
ain't gonna never take the baby away from the mama, unless the
That's
mama
not
like a
true.
druggie or some shit. Like you got to be a real reason to take away
unfit,
from the
like
baby.
it's a living arrangement, but he paying for a fucking living
Ain't
arrangement.
nothing unfit about $200,000 a month, baby.
Baby living good over here. Now she making more than you.
I say she running a porn ring in that house.
It don't matter. The baby still porn is a legal job now, so you can't really try to use that. As long as she ain't drugged out. That's what it got. That's like
Man,
the
we
one way.
praying for PJ Washington in this situation. We don't need no more black fathers kept away from their kids if we can help it.
Boy, how well life would have changed for a world rubber.
Let me look up Brittany Renner picture real quick.
No,
What
I already know what she
condoms,
look
guys?
like. I got
Yep, I'm fucked.
a
fucked.
mental picture in my head.
I'm
Damn
fucked.
right.
I don't care though.
You walk in there and 16-year-old. Come on, B-Walk, you full of shit. You
But I
going
done had
hit
a
that
It wasn't
ass.
B-Walk, it was me. Let me see.
I'm just saying.
Oh my bad. 16.
She used to play soccer.
Yeah, soccer. What's it called right
We
here?
don't talk enough about how these women recreate their Instagrams. We're gonna leave it alone because I don't like talking about women
That's a
business.
whole nother
I
topic.
don't like talking about women business. They gonna kill me.
Oh, you talking about after they get the surgery
yeah,
and
you
delete
heard
the
what
shit?
Nah just said.
I hate when they delete the
Who?
pre-surgery
You
pictures.
heard what Nas said. Stay out of a woman business unless you invested in it. So
You're right. That's why I'm gonna shut the hell up.
Oh, I see it. It's a podcast. I hate how they delete the pre-surgery pictures and do it after the surgery. Yeah, you talking about looking at the picture. I ain't even been scrolling no more.
Nah, you know me. You know
I
I'm a
scroll
double
down
tap a
some more
picture,
though.
but that
Yeah,
shit,
when you 16, fam. 16.
that's what 16.
No, you 16. She walk up to you.
I ain't hitting that with no rubber though.
Yeah, you ain't gonna hit her with no rubber though. You said it right.
She can have.
You said it right.
Hold on. Hold the fuck up. What's
You
that
said it
movie?
right.
What is that movie? That Tyler Perry movie with a woman?
Temptation. Let me see.
Boy, you gonna be like old girl off Temptations. Had that die slow.
They put a dot on the ass. That's how you know that thing fat right there. Look at that. All right, let me get off. I'm gonna delete this page.
16-year-old Zach with the juice cut.
With the box. Come on, Zach. You in there. You in there. Come on. Stop playing
no
with
rubber?
me.
Basketball ain't gonna be the only thing I'm dunking.
I had my
no
motherfucking
rubber?
little.
You
My,
say what?
I had my.
rubber.
With who?
All right.
No, I'm just asking. You say what?
No condom.
See
I'm
this?
gonna have to use a contraceptive just because I'm scared. It ain't because it's.
Yeah, because
I'm just
I
a
was,
Man, Dante with the chin strap.
I'm a scary nigga in general. Like I'm very fearful
I
of
bust
like.
on butts. I'm not, bro.
Wait a minute.
No
Wait.
rubber or not.
How did we get here?
I don't know
I'm
what
just
he
saying, I'm
said.
talking about
I missed it. What he said. What you
I'm
say?
talking about condoms. I'm very.
What-
I'm
tell him
scary
what-
when
tell
it
him what
comes
you
to that
said.
shit. I bust on butts.
Oh yeah. How did you get there, Brandon? The guy.
I'm talking about even with a condom, like shit. That's just me. That's just me. I'm very
Title 9.
Yeah.
That's a Title 9 right
Ah,
there.
yeah,
Hey, I don't want kids right
Is it that time, guys?
That's Title 9.
Is
I
it
don't want
that?
kids right now.
Is it that time? Hold on.
The
now.
safest way. Safest way.
That nigga be like, I bust on butts. I bust on butts.
Pop.
Is that gonna be the title this week? Bust on butts.
Hell no. Hell no.
P.O.B.
No. I had to
bust
tell.
on butts.
I had to tell my little sister. I had to tell her do not listen to last week's episode.
You know she
You know she listen. You know she listen. You can't tell somebody. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't tell her don't. I said I would appreciate it if you didn't.
Oh, she like, I gotta listen to this shit. I got
As
it.
soon as you walked away.
She like, oh, I can't wait for this one to drop.
I think she really listened to
I
that.
know she did.
I remember when your sister drew colored that picture for me. She done grown up. She's
Yeah, I
okay.
think she really listened.
What do you think, Zach?
I'll be honest, my
Hold on.
I gotta ask you a question, but it's gonna be. I don't want to ask this on the pod.
Hey, you
We definitely cutting that out.
You don't want to pod no more.
We cutting that part. I'm flagging that.
Is it that time?
Hold on, let me flag that.
Is it that time?
A minute and 24 seconds. Bet. I mean, an hour and 24 seconds.
I'm just put a lot of guns in right here. So
yeah, no, that's fine. Go ahead. And then go into the shit.
I got that free game. I got that free game. Got that free game. I got that free game. Got that free Swelly. I got that free game. I got that.
All right. This that part of the podcast where we give you a little bit of game, and it's on me, and it's always free, and it's on 3. No, I'm just bullshitting. But nah, man, this is the part of the podcast where we give you a little bit of free game, man, and sometimes it may be spiritual, it may be entrepreneurial, or sometimes it may be just something that helps your mental health. And it's not to say that we are experts at life or that we know shit, but if you feel it, take it with a grain of salt, man.
I'll go first. So I actually got 2. Well, okay, so my first one is, and it's crazy, we kind of alluded to it on the podcast, but everything is created twice. First in your mind, then in reality. So I remember you were saying that, like how that you get your mental strength and all that. But all right, so my other free game is for all the entrepreneurs that got like a Shopify page or anything that you sell at merchandise. So I spent some money on some like tips and tricks and some apps that you can actually put on your storefront to get you more sales, more retention sales, and all that good stuff. So if you want that information, just DM me and send me your email. We giving out free games, so I'm gonna really give you some free game. I spent about $150 on it, so I'm gonna get that shit for free to anybody that need that shit. So go to my first off, I'm gonna make you gonna comment on Instagram. No, Instagram. We gonna say YouTube. Comment on the YouTube page. Just say, hey, I'm a Swelly podcast man. Some bull cheesy shit, and then DM me, and then I just send that shit to you. So that's my free game this week.
Okay.
But my free game is not really free game. It's really free shout outs.
Okay.
First off, I want to shout out to Hansel Emmanuel, the one-arm hooper. Has a D1 scholarship offer from Tennessee State. I know outlet said Tennessee University. It was Tennessee State University. Shout out to that black brother. And we got another black queen from where you currently work.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
We have Miss...
In the mic.
It's mine. Lindsay Davis, 27-year-old grad, becoming the first black student to earn a PhD in chemistry at UT Arlington. Shout out to that queen.
Yeah, for sure.
So giving out shout outs today. That's my free game, my free shout out.
I like it, man. I like it. Man, my free game is keep your mind yours. Because there's so much out here that's trying to. There's so many, evils that are trying to control and sway you and control how you think, that the best thing that you can do is have your own original thought. Whatever you're going through, go with your first mind, trust your intuition, and keep your mind yours. Because as soon as you start, and not to say that you can't get advice from other people, but as soon as you start to, let those evil thoughts or let those demons or let those dark spaces and places that you in control and kind of sway your decision making, you end up going further than you're willing to go, and you end up staying longer than you want to stay. So keep your mind yours. Have your own thoughts in this world that doesn't promote self-thinking. Keep your own thoughts. Be free in your thinking too.
I like that. So for all the listeners, hey, y'all gonna get. I got another little special thing I want to do. Hey man, so all the listeners, when y'all hear this shit, we won't record another podcast until like, I don't know when, but by that time, it'll be my nigga Zach's birthday. So if y'all see Zach when y'all listen to this shit, give my nigga birthday wish.
Virgo season.
So my nigga Zach's birthday. Then we got some okay, I ain't saying no more of my friends' names. I get niggas in trouble on the pod. But my nigga Zach's birthday would be y'all. By the time y'all the next pod come out,
Virgo season, man.
Zach's
August
birthday.
30th, man. Show me some love, baby.
But yeah, so all the listeners, y'all know how you get the pod. You gonna get the audio first, then get the video the following week, man. And I've been seeing you young niggas. I ain't gonna say young niggas. I've been seeing you other Dallas podcasts on pop up left and right. Just we
appreciate y'all.
We know where y'all got the sauce from. I'm gonna talk my shit. I gotta start being controversial. But I appreciate it. I actually I fuck with a few of them. Y'all, they ain't had enough episodes to deserve a shout out yet. I'm doing like Jay-Z be doing.
We appreciate
y'all. I be
man.
seeing you niggas and people be reaching out asking questions. I mean, like we gonna give free game as long
Nobody
as
reaches out to me. What the fuck?
I feel like they don't reach out to me only if they need something. they got a question like, hey man, I fuck with y'all podcast, but how do y'all record X, Y, and Z? What do you know what I'm saying? I think like when you say it'd be like a half, what you call it? You just halfway reaching out. You know, that's
just
what
like
they be doing.
checklist.
Yeah, they just like let me say, hey, I like this.
Yeah.
Like, how do y'all do this? So I think they be trying to get the sauce, but you know.
It's
Yeah,
love.
so like I said, we appreciate everybody that's listening. We appreciate everybody that comment. We appreciate everybody that share the podcast. We're gonna keep doing this as long as y'all fucking with it. And this is, I had Zach's song ready. This is it. Let me find it. This motherfucker disappeared. Hold on. This is a new
B.O.B.
This is Distance, right? This one we doing?
Yeah, this distance.
Okay, I'll make sure he got one called Distraction too, so I'll make sure I play the right one.
Yeah, man. She didn't just see your message. She just don't want to talk to you, fam.
Ooh.
B.O.B.
We out there, bitch.
Honestly, I'm embarrassed. I've been so fucking careless, caught in my fucking ways. You should not have to wait. I've been so fucking selfish, insecure cause I'm jealous. I want nobody with you, still got my sneaky link-ups. I know I'm wrong for that, guess these are my confessions. I know I lied so many times, but I believe my answers. I know I made you wait. You shouldn't have to wait. You used to beg me to stay. You shouldn't have to stay. You went and found an athlete. Now I hate fucking athletes. I was too fucking flashy, I couldn't keep it classy. You found somebody wealthy, he gets more paper than me. Honestly, I'm embarrassed. Fucked up one way to Paris. Cause when it gets like this, I need distance. I'm on a 12-hour flight with just my feelings. It can get like this in an instant. Soon as I get to thinking that nigga done fucked you like I did. It can suck you like I did. Does it touch you like I did? Like I did. Nigga done fucked you like I did. It can suck you like I did. Does it touch you like I did? Like I did. All of a sudden you don't mean nothing to tell me whoever he is. Fuck whoever he is. Fuck whoever he is. Depression, obsession is selfish. Somehow just drowning inside my depression is helping. It really ain't helping, no. This shit ain't healthy, this shit ain't healthy, this isn't healthy. Booked your flight to come out to me and you didn't take it. That was the moment I realized we wouldn't make it. Ego was hurt, so I went to the port and I booked me a ticket. Had to get missing, I had to get distant. Cause when it gets like this, I need distance. I'm on a 12-hour flight with just my feelings. It can get like this in an instant. Soon as I get to thinking that nigga done fucked you like I did. It can suck you like I did. Does it touch you like I did? Like I did. Nigga done fucked you like I did. It can suck you like I did. Does it touch you like I did? Like I did. All of a sudden you don't mean nothing to tell me whoever he is. Fuck whoever he is. Fuck whoever he is.